Let me unplug that in. I'm not with it right now, man. Not with it, because y'all stupid. Let's see if we can hear me. Let's see if they want to fuck with that.
So guys, in the next 1 minute, I'll share with you the secret of Anatoly power.
Good for you, Anatoly. Good for you, bro. Yeah. Let me see if I can hear it. Yep. Can I hear it? Oh, it's doing a little weird thing right now. Yep. Okay, there we go. Oh, I can hear it. All right. Where do I put that up? Nothing's on the screen. No, I didn't answer that. Not yet. I deactivated it.
Whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart, inside sun, ray, my art, her, make me patriarch. Most social media, saviors I fix, marks must we make, knowledge one is when, time and space, rock, the great matriarch. Whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart, inside sun, ray, my art, her, make the patriarch. Most social media, saviors I fix, marks must we make, knowledge one is when the rhyme and bass, I rose up, took a shower, purify my arc field, took copper for a walk to ensure my chlorophyll is pumped. Done some drills for sure, the floor to build solid foundation. My crown chakra core and heel, pound the pavement. Sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war, man or woman in jail, resilient of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace now or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path, simple, highest form, spiritualities, how you can teach math, a humble beach is still a beach. Now feel the breeze, raft, rain, fire upon them, and the internet forms, sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them, destroy this de facto government and its forums, establish big boss household, she may restore him, the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart is our sun, ray, my art, her, make the patriarch. Most social media, saviors I fix, marks once we make, knowledge on is when, time and space, rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart is our sun, ray, my art, her, make the patriarch. Most social media, saviors I fix, marks once we make, knowledge on is when, rhyme and bass, drop my legs, note this self, quit playing, hit the gas, this shaft is called, my turn, take the risk, it's fast, most unconventionally, with chips in their ass, plus rappers sacrificing each other for percentage cash, session, watch videos without subliminals, predictive programming, weirdo, drunk, menstrual shows, the lands contaminated, fruits and vegetables, like minerals, the water, and skies I fry, liquid chemicals, technology, get me here in front of my desktop, perusing these beats and whatnot, for my best option, contemplating which bar will next spot to unlock the minds that are stuck within a X-box. Off the chart, I continue to climb, watching the rest flop like carp fishing, 100% fresh shark water. I'm on the front line, ex-martial spot. I shine because of her, but she's the best sport. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart is our sun, ray, my art, her, make the patriarch. Most social media, saviors I fix, marks once we make, knowledge one is when, time and space, rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart is our sun, ray, my art, her, make the patriarch. Most social media, saviors I fix, marks once we make, knowledge one is when the rhyme and bass drops. my music and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who can have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
What? Oh shit, it's not that. Yeah, there we go. Put the wrong shit in. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave that like that. You rapped in a coca, blame my God, that's overdue. Your time is in the end. Lockjaw silent without sin. He put me on the better for just the win. The person's about to get rolled down. Some person's attached to the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger popping like American. Backed by the honorable who sits at the pinnacle. Who judges the hypocrite. Thanks for coming in, Jim. What's my gift, bro? What's my gift, man? Of all citizens who have it to understand, old names too late when the caps get built. Don't believe in GC type, going hits from the home, you gotta act the phone when it got the dome, when it's so soul, man. No gifts. Right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. All the way to the dawn daylight. We go right. So gon' pass the kite. 3 pound pressure. Drop the video pressure. No surrender. 3 pound pressure. No weight blesser. Drop the video pressure. No surrender. 3 pound pressure. No weight blesser. Drop the video pressure. No surrender. 3 pound pressure. No weight blesser. Drop the video pressure. No surrender. This world is such a, and when I say this world, I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing. It's such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, like everybody's like taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful. You want to be like Trump. Gimme. I gotta copy that. Push. Step. Crush. That's how long it is. It's like nobody ever stopped. I don't remember my phone number. Oh. 890-66. I know I don't want to say it wrong. I got it memorized. Let me make sure. I'm memorizing this. I just want to make sure. No, not now. No. Okay. Okay, I gotta get the last one. Duh. Get a screenshot. Copy. Oh, what I said I can't do it from. I gotta do it from that one. Son of a. Alright, let's go. Screenshot it. I'm gonna write that down. Let's see if we can put this down.
Feeling this prosperity isn't something on which we can base our hopes for the future. And yet our government continues to spend $17 million a day when the government takes in. They're telling me we gotta go spend money to keep from bankrupt?
Yeah.
Unless if you approve or hate, I'm thrice blessed. The justice of people who's disgrace. Unless you trade this, if you read this, it's too late. A new mistake, a new fake. Not just great, the greatest in the person of her room. Through the gate, we wait. Breaking free of the number of years. Patience, me waking me from the stupor of a slumber intensity. Meant for me to stay asleep. Upon re-entry, this quarter of a century was done. Not rent free. This AM I chose to give an awareness. This square biz don't stand up only because you're jealous. Some meals don't know etiquette should be a romance. Some fail to grow and develop. Still children. I'm filthy. I'm still teachable. Altitudes above chemtrails real feasible. Never content with settling for mediocrity. And a shopping spree will be complete mockery. I step outside my comfort zone, loading my school, a sharpshooter, aiming for the impossible in a hostile domicile. You might go power docile to my dominance, popsicle to my prominence. I'm getting better, reading X, my life quest, the next sacred text. From once I was read as basic sex, amazing, could care unless if you approve of hate. Most y'all jaw jackers, nothing but lip professors. What you bring is not what you be. So you spit the message, pushing you off the edge of the cliff. A bit progressive, I admit, but I'm moving forward, a bit festive. My moms and pops couldn't wait to embrace me. And Sharice's heart, no marker could replace me. Engage me, inmates of the space that's locked down to the ionized skies. Let's be ultra wealthy, the culture healthy, of course. Truth is, we live in a wildest worth the entire earth's weaponized. Authentic's question, yet folks really question lies. They say I'm abnormal, I chose not to conform. Brought winter first night of spring, that was some storm. Those of the alternative lifestyle have right style. Thanks to Barack, the ears and antennas, send a mixed signal. Thanks to the heart, rampage runs rampant. Thanks to the rock, yet all I've done you to free was offer you some fruit, organic, while the all planets about to be off by nukes. The program rests to crest members to rest next to sex offenders and respect pretenders in these correctional centers of protective custody, where they breeding rats, blatantly committing and being acts, giving authority to sanction police and gas. If in fact you speak against it, your speech is tax. Let me stress, I'm the avenger of the righteous. Don't want to get me stressed. The less we stress, you see it, the best view. Live the real of Jesus and mention the hugs of my nephews. Near East, Ginseng, Camille, Heaven City, Joseph, Evan, Layla, and Maryland. Imagine later in a caravan. Imagine way up in the air and staring down upon American land while haters look at disdainfully at space faces up glaring. Could care less about politics. How sharp he spits, how hard he hits, the dark it gets. Yes, the zone I'm in.
I didn't even notice that because it's unimportant to me. Hold on.
And I'm gonna show you your titles of no significance. The so-called five civilized tribes.
Let's bang out my boy. Hold on, some nigga that I don't know. Oh, what he replied to me? What he say?
A lot of this music is only talking. It's only suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what all music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who can have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, no surrender. It's time for a change, got a bounce up. The oppressor's about to get housed up. I'ma lay him out, execution style, too late for the apologetic claim. You wrapped in a coca flame, my God, it's overdue. Your time is to the end. Locked out silent without sin. He put me on the better for Joseph to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down. Suppressors attached in the war zone. Straight motherfucking
I'm a messenger popping like Farrakhan. Backed by the honorable, who sits at the pinnacle, who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the plentiful simple. My thinking is critical. I'm just gonna late of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock blast and kill this. Don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who have it to withstand. Owen meals too late when the cats get bills. Don't believe in TC type. Ruin hips close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red in my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. From above, I'll be given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' let them out, so gon' pass the kite. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, ain't no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, ain't no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, ain't no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, ain't no surrender. This world is such a, and when I say this world, I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean every day, every little thing we do is such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business, you want to be successful, you want to be like Trump. Gimme, push, step, crush. That's how it all is. And it's like,
I heard them feelings like a motherfucker, and then some goofy ass homo coming in. Yeah, like I don't even care about. right, let me get into that. I want to share some with y'all, and then I want to talk about Tartarian trains. You know, I've done this before, but you know, a lot of people want to talk about stuff, and I dig it. You know what I'm saying? I can dig it. But remember I had my baby girl Snoop talk about let me see if I can hear me. My baby girl. You know, talking about Lackawanna Plaza, North Penn Station, New York. What people don't know is the Tartarian buildings are still there. They go deep underground. I've been under North Penn Station. I've been way down there. I've been in New York. I've been when we walk down the street up under the ground where you can see old Model T Fords and shit like that. Storefronts with old Victorian clothes still on them. Not all, because they obviously people went down there taking shit and graffiti and all the goofies who don't know no better, right? The trains, there are pictures I saw overseas, and I saw when I used to draw trains, and I used to have HO and Z scale trains. They didn't have coal behind them. And for those who don't know, I had somebody one time trying to say, well, you know, some of the locomotives, that's not what they were fucking called. They had the little compartment behind it. First of all, the dumbasses don't understand or know like how much coal it'll take to run a locomotive. Like I think let me see if I can pull it up. Like for a locomotive, it takes a lot of coal. All right, so let's see. A locomotive a coal-fired locomotive, locomotive takes about how much coal to travel, let's say 100 miles, right? Let's say 100 miles, like a Hollywood movie or something like that. All right, so a coal-fired locomotive can use anywhere from 40 pounds to over 100 pounds of coal per mile, averaging around 2,000 to 5,000 pounds. So that's literally 1 to 2.5 tons of coal. 1.5 to, you know how much a truck weighs, you know how much a car, you know, 2-ton car, whatever, right? For 100 miles. That's a lot of coal, people. Let me see if I can pull up what 1.5 tons of coal look like. When I used to live in Page, on the res, you could see the coal miners and stuff like that. So we go 1.5 tons of coal is equivalent. We'll say how many. We'll say as far as a picture in pounds by picture, in a picture. In a picture. All right, picture. All right, so hopefully we can get what it looks like in an image, and I can hold it up for you. All right, so 1.5 tons of coal is that's a lot. Okay, Philip coal miners. So I'm trying to pull up a whole. Oh shit, the lights on. A whole what you call it? All right. Let me see. 1.5 tons of coal is equivalent in pounds to what picture? Let me see what. To picture-wise. All right, so let's see if we can pull that up. Okay. Question mark. Okay. What the hell? Let's look. So it's giving me 1 kilogram of uranium, no coal, no uranium. So that's by number of coal. So it's cost of hydrogen, nitrogen. It's just I'd tell you what. It's a lot. And they don't have no measured picture, but it's like a mountain of coal, like a whole lot of coal. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of coal. 1.5 tons of coal is a lot of coal. All right. All right. So this is what 1 ton of coal looks like. So on the back of a train, you can imagine in the coal cart that's on the back of a train, right? So this is what it would look like. All right, by the numbers. This is not 0.5, but this is 1 ton of coal. Damn it. Oh shit. Can you see the light? That is a lot of coal. I mean, that's a lot of coal. A lot of coal. A lot of coal. Alright? So let me go back out to this. And you talking 1 point, that's 100 miles. Now you know how trains travel hundreds of miles, thousands of miles. Well, back then, you know what I'm saying? They traveled a lot of miles. So with that being a fact, right? You know they have a lot of drawings, and then you look at anywhere from 1800s, 1890s, that's when they started dismantling, destroying up into the, you know, the World's Fair in 1900s, and they started crashing the old trains with the new trains to make this spectacular thing to say that they created this. They came here, the trains were everywhere, Germany, Russia, everywhere. They were everywhere. Australia, the Caribs, everywhere. Just like the Capitol buildings, everywhere. And they had to destroy a lot too. And they, first thing they started doing was, because there was a lot of water that flowed up like under these fake churches. A lot of water flowed up underneath them. And our world didn't have polluted water and polluted air like these monkeys have been making. We used to control a lot of things with the air, with the natural all around us, and the water and everything. Because water, as you know, is an excellent conductor or conduit. They started pulling all the big, you know, all the pipes and all the things with the big handles, and the trains, even though there was pressure and steam, they didn't run on fire. They ran based on the ether or electricity or whatever. And in doing that, they had to hide that. And the first thing they had to do, just like petroleum, they had to start poisoning the air. This was the plan from the get up, to make you not live longer and to make you weaker. All right? Because you're not as strong as your ancestors. In no way, shape, or form. Well, hypothetically. All right? All right? Let me see here. Yeah. Okay, where's that? All right, so, okay. And I watched a little video that popped up on my timeline, and it was an excellent video. Excellent video. And I was like, I gotta come back and talk to my people, because I never really go in depth. Even though I've got tons of books on tartary, on the things of the past, the fact that we had real liquid lead and real iron that didn't rust, and our steel was impervious, and they didn't build none of this shit. If you can look back at the old buildings that they have destroyed, a lot of them, and look at the architect, they didn't have impact drills and diamond head drills, and they didn't have all these power drills and stuff to make these big molds of big iron and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then put them in a way that you could shape it in a way, and then have the rivets and the bolts and all that stuff, where it actually, you know, even the concrete, even the I'm just gonna cut off. All right, it was getting too hot anyway. With all the things, that way they were built, magnificently and beautiful, they didn't have that. They didn't have that technology, and the people they had working, destroying stuff, they didn't have the knowledge, know-how. So how could they build those trains? They always say inherited. A lot of our light-skinned brothers and sisters always say inherited. Inherit what? Does somebody leave it or will it to you? No. Something bad happened. A lot of those people were killed off, and a lot of that, as you know, we invented most of the shit. All right? That should speak volumes. What I'm always saying about this world we live in, everything has to be upside down. In order for them to establish a new world order, everything has to be flipped up on its head, inverted, reverse, and backwards. It doesn't matter about your feelings, whether you like it or not. And if you can't control it to keep it going forward, do you think that you're going to benefit from the opposite side? Because if it was to be benefited from the perverted side, then that would have been the way it should have been established from the get-go. And what's funny is, no one's, by the definition, we're going to use it, righteous. You would think that people would strive, but see, everyone wants to say, like the idiots in the fake satanic movement and everything else, they want to say, if it's got to be tangible for me. Well, everything that everybody's looking for that's tangible don't necessarily mean it's going to be fitting and tangible for the ear and the eye, or touch. Okay? Doesn't matter what you think or what you believe. I respect people who practice a religion as long as there's efficacy, as long as they're allowing themselves to practice. And those who decide to go outside of it because their heart is hardened and their gut instincts tell them otherwise, or they don't even know 0.1% of the truth in this world. And they want to lambaste in their little perversion as if it's the answer when it goes against everything natural, as if to be conditioned is the only way to move in a way unnatural. Well, keep doing it. You know what they always say? You'll find out. Keep it up. I know there's some people upset because people committed suicide who normally probably wouldn't. I asked, I stated, I said, and people want to think because it hasn't affected them yet that they're going to escape it. No, keep pushing the envelope. Keep going. I'm new. I'm invincible. My little weak ass testosterone and everything else. So on. It's going to be a fuck. And they love it. It just cuts the numbers down. Me, I don't care one way or the other. See, they care. I don't. Everyone has a choice. Yeah. If you got people sending you out to do dumb shit, tell them to go and do it. Oh, it's different from the days of the Richie Poos and all that other shit. That's long dead. There's some other shit. And I want to share this with you. I went ahead and bought, I'm watching probably somebody come and bring me one or two is what happens, all right? So I got a route. I got to get the head. So I got to go, I put some money down. I got to go back and get the stain on 2 cat box. It's just kind of expensive if you ask me. But it is what it is. So I bought a Hyper Tough 2.5 amp. I got to really read all the stuff on the amp, on the jackery. 2.5 amp, 1/4-inch corded trim router. I needed a router. And a lot of people have been, a couple of people I know here, they're looking, and they know people with tools, and they have tools, and they, you know, doing their best to, you know. But I said, you know what, I need to get up there, and if it's going to be a little weather, because it rained a lot today and the other day, so I want to get up there tomorrow. I got to work. But I want to go early. I'm not working out tomorrow. I'm about to start my fast. I want to get up there, finish the fiberglass, start hitting the sides so I can go ahead and fiberglass that. So I got to pick up one. I'm only pick up one more resin so I can hit the sides in the back. And I got plenty of fiberglass sheets to do that because I used one of a certain brand. I forget the names of them, and another one that's pretty tight. So that way it's got that real strong, and when the resin hardens in the sun, it should be good to go. But I've got to get. Let me open it up. I got to get a good head on this router. I haven't used a router like this. I've had wireless, cordless, and I've had wireless routers. But let me see if this one's got in here. These are all I think the bits for the, as far as the roller gauge and all that kind of stuff. And let me see the roller gauge and the small collect wrench and all that, large collect wrench and all that. Yeah. So it's a roller gauge. So I got to put that on there. It didn't come with a bit. All right, the head. So I got everything's in here, so I can put it on there and get the protect the guard, so that way I can make that line around it before I fiberglass it. And once that's done, I'm going to start staining the whole thing. It's going to cost a little bit, but I got to get it done, and so I can put the windows in. And this is the router. For those who don't know, I got it at Walmart. Okay, so this is the router. The cord, I got an extension cord. It'll work just fine with the jackery and stuff like that. And I got a solar panel I can actually run it to. So I got to get the bit, get the guide, roller guide and everything, because I want to be able to run it all the way down, get everything lined up, boom, and I'm going to put a nice bit on there, go all the way around, get that all lined up. Once it's lined up, and I like the way it's looking, hit it with the sander real lightly, give it a little, you know what I'm saying? And then resin, lay that fiberglass, resin, put that second piece on, the different part, resin that, let that stuff harden and be done with it. You know what I'm saying? So I got this one, and this one was only 37, about 39 with the tax, whatever, 39, something with the tax. So I can work with this.
like I said, I got this cinch cable. I can run up there. It's a 3-prong. I got to test it out tomorrow. See how it's 2.5 amps. See how the amperage go down in Jackery. I could double it up with the EcoFlow. I got the witch card, so I will definitely either. I got a tripod. I don't like it, but I might go live and let y'all see, or just go ahead and record a couple little tidbits of me up there, man, and just get it done and then charge it up at work or whatever. Because we have a spot where people have like the battery, the bikes, the electric bikes. You know what I'm saying? They could take the batteries, they could bring it in, they could charge them. So I'll probably put that or in zone 2. In the corner there, I can go ahead and charge the which card up, or in the back office. I can charge up in the back office. So I got that, okay, and I just wanted to let you guys know. I wanted to share it with you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Registry? What's going on, fam? How you doing? So, and I got some garbage I gotta throw up. So I just wanted to show you that, so that way you know. Okay, yeah. I'm still gainfully employed with building this thing, and I got all the windows and all that stuff. So. Honest kids, I got apple juice. I think I said I don't think this is any good, right? So I'm not drinking it. So I'm just gonna drink some water. But I just wanted to share that, And the Tartarian trains, they build. No, they built some later, the steam stuff with the coal. But you got to remember what we were doing and what we created and what we invented. You got to remember the patent office was basically created to be as usury, to take from us. Remember, I worked at Thomas Edison's building. It was created to take from us, for them to use as a form of monetary, and to further create this fake divided history as if they really were proponents of creating something to keep up the illusion of a false slavery, which was POWs. When we had a treaty, it was the treaty was the U.S. corporation with us, nobody else. We are not U.S. citizens, and fuck, that's why Martin Luther King said, I believe what I did and led him into a burning house. Most of our people are too ignorant and stupid not to know these things, and there's a reality, there's a truth to it, you know what I'm saying? And it's not about whether people like it or not. People can like or not like, whatever. Hey, mama, we don't care about that. I don't care about it. Have a good night. Yeah, hey, look, I'm gonna have this thing stained up and windows in. I had to get some tools.
Oh my God. Put those tools to work.
Oh, I have been, but it's so hard when the weather and everything else.
It's been so cold.
It's been a rough one. It's been a rough one. You have a good night, huh?
Thank you. You too. I hope all goes well.
Oh, it will, absolutely. Thank you.
Awesome.
But so what I'll do tomorrow is, like I said, I'll get up at 8 a.m. I gotta run over to it's like from here it's 10, 5. I think it's Ace Hardware. It's like 12. It's like 12. Oh, the light went out. Look, like this is why I gotta get this thing fixed. See the light? It won't even come on without, because the brain is done. So let me crank it up. Oh, see, it came back on. So there we go. So I'm gonna let it run for a little bit. I'm turning this heat off because it's getting hot. Oops, daisy. It connected to what it shouldn't have connected to, because my Android Auto took over. Anyway, it's, again, I don't think y'all didn't hear me because I'm looking at it. So it's about 12, 13 minutes. So I got to go to Ace Hardware, get the bit piece, and then they have the stain, the one that I have back there, and that's nowhere enough for this big ass thing. I'm not doing the front part because that's got to come off. So and I got to change these out. So the back half, right? That's the part I got to route. I got to route out and everything like that. Fiberglass, all that, and that one piece in the middle is enough for that. And the back. And once that's fiberglass, cures in about 30 minutes an hour. Let's give it 2-3 hours, right? Then I want to roll that stain out. Now, I could just roll out a weather seal that's epoxy. Just roll it out. It ain't not gonna happen. It ain't gonna brittle like fiberglass or whatever. And that's what I was thinking about doing. I can get a couple of 5-gallon drums for about 45, 55 or something like that. So, hey, Shan, what's up, mama? So that's, well, and those two, I can roll this whole thing out. Like, it'd be sealed in. But before I want to do that, I want to stain and get a different color on it. You know what I'm saying? I love the wood. Well, I want a little color in there. You know what I'm saying? So, and then once that's done, insulation's pretty cheap because I'm using the styrofoam, which is better than most of the spraying and the off-gassing and all that crap. I'm gonna go ahead, get it out. About 4 or 5 of them. They're about $9 to $12 a piece. Or was it 12 or 20? Something like. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Lowe's. It's cheaper over there. If I get them online at Prime, I think they're even cheaper. The pink ones are like $9. Those are really low on the off-gassing, like real low. So what I'll do is I'll get about 6 of those so I can make the mistake. I'll do them inside. I'll take the 2 bags of clothes I have and the dirty clothes bag, and I'll just put that off one side, cut everything, get it all measured up, and then get the resin, the glue all insulation, and then that way I can start going ahead and getting that 1/10 of an inch, whatever. It's really thinner than a 1/4 of an inch, and getting that stuff glued and nail gunned up, so that way I can start putting some wallpaper or whatever, however I want to make it look. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make it heavy. I'm not gonna be using ceramic and stones. No, I'm not gonna do all that. This is gonna be like wallpaper, get it nice, and I can cut the damn windows out and get that foamed and get those in as they should be. So I have the window up here, one over here, and the one over here, and then the one on the door. I'm actually gonna get an RB door. I got these 3 sites that I'm gonna get some RB doors. Just that door back there is like, that's a strong ass door. But I just want, because it's regular hinge, you know, hinges. So I'm just gonna get an RB door with the screen, so that way I can open the screen, all that vent and all that kind of stuff, and just put it on the back there. And then everything else is, like I said, whatever y'all donate, if anybody donates, whatever, right, is to go towards lithium batteries and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want to get to the point where I can open it up and I can show everybody the inside with this detail. You know, clothes are folded up and put away, His chairs sitting down, the computer's right there, the laptop. You know what I'm saying? Where it's more, not just for camping and RVing like thing, where you can actually rest and travel around. That's all. My whole thing in building this was because I wanted to travel. And I wanted to work here long enough just to be very supportive and to help get things done. But where I can relocate and be like, okay, yeah, I worked over there for a year. I'm coming here. I'm gonna be here for like 6 months if y'all don't mind, and work there. And then maybe, you know, I mean, I was thinking about going back to college too. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But it's just, I just wanted this. I still have that story to tell. Don't get it twisted. There's nothing wrong with normalcy is what I'm attempting to get y'all to pay attention to. All right. Normalcy is where you should be, instead of all caught up in everyone else's world other than yours. You know, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's good stuff. And it's sad how the frequencies and things get in people's head. People want to be embarrassed. I've held off for well over 3 decades from doing things, you know. I don't have to curse everybody. But now I'm at that point where, like, if you push it, I know how to deal with it, legal-wise, and I have more than enough information, and to make sure the shit gets done, no matter if a mother, because I know some people have said this, they call them attorneys and this, that, and they don't even want to represent them unless it's multi-million, all that. Man, if they don't want to do right, you let me know. I reached out to this one what you call, and left a message. So they didn't get back at me. Well, they can go through the phone records. Tell me how they doing. You know, it's just what it is, man. I'm tired of playing games with idiots and increments and people who don't get that there's other things in this world. All right? I'm not going to drink this, man. I don't think no baby should be drinking that stuff. But I got real apple juice back there, so it's iced up and everything. But I would like to see people be at ease and at peace and enjoying life. Making the best out of it. You can't kill away your own problems. You can't kill into an answer. Trust me. All right? Whatever you think killing is. You can't. You know, you're gonna satisfy the sadistic and the morbidly fucked up in their head with doing the dumb shit they do. That's not a good position for them. I got a story to tell. But hey, man, to each they fucking home. Okay. I was told by a good friend of mine from New York. I can't say nothing about his uncle, about my age. He was part of the kissing where he's fighting and killing the Palestinians, and he said that his auntie and them were talking about when he died, how he was screaming and his eyes looked empty, and he was trying to ask for forgiveness and grabbing on them and kissing them on their cheeks and please forgive me. But before that, he was laughing about all the killing and the raping and everything that he did. Look, man, y'all keep it up. All right? I can find out. Keep being the idiots. Keep going against natural order. Keep pursuing shit because you want to make up shit to satisfy your own fucking egos and all that worthlessness. All right? Keep it up. I really don't give a fuck how people feel, what they think they know, what they believe, what they've seen, or whatever. Right? It's meaningless. I like to talk about things that might be relevant and helpful. You have a group of individuals who were guided. They destroyed something that they didn't have no hands in building. They waited to a certain period and got certain people up who were trained. Like I said, we taught a lot of people shit, and they changed the whole thing, and they were guided to do this stuff. These motherfuckers were not smart enough to do the shit they're doing. Not at all. But they had a choice too. They had a choice not to choose to do it. So, with that, I'm gonna say y'all have a grand evening. All right. A lot of people didn't even comment or chat. Man, that's some weird shit, man. But I appreciate y'all. Yes, I do. Y'all have a grand evening. I'm gonna finish this cheesecake, and I'm tired. I gotta get up early, get that stuff. Then I gotta go to work, and then, well, you know what I mean. I like this job too, because it don't kill my knee, don't kill my back, don't kill none of that. Thank goodness. You know what I'm saying? That working out at Walmart, they was trying to break a motherfucker down. Like, that's why they better hope they keep acting stupid. I'll sue their ass. Oh, I got a year. I'll let y'all later.